everyone. So we have officially gotten the second week out of Wild Weeks. So as I predicted from the emoji teaser in their Twitter post in I think it was my 16.40 update video, I put in the thumbnail especially that I figured it was going to have something to do with fishing. So I was correct, and so we now have a blog post explaining what's going on, and I'm also going to share with you a couple other things that I found out from iFireMonkey. So I'm going to read this first, and then I'm going to explain a couple things as far as spawn and like the rarities and stuff like that. So it starts with Anglers Gather. Fortnite Wild Weeks continue with Fish Fiesta. That's the name of this week. So the Fighting with Fire week has concluded, but the flame of Wild Weeks lives on. So this means that now, instead of before, like it was always 10 damage per second, I think it is, and the regular spread of the fire throughout the different landscape and everything. Now we're still going to have the 15 damage per second, and it's still going to spread just as fast, but things like the, oh my gosh, I'm going blank. The flare gun. There we go. That is sadly vaulted. I enjoyed it, honestly. It was a nice little addition and, mix up of things, but I honestly wish they kept it longer. I hope that they bring it back another time too. But yeah, so that's still gonna be the same thing, but there's not different spawns like fireflies do not come from chests or floor loot now. They're not supposed to. If they still do, it just hasn't updated for you yet. But just keep in mind those kind of things. Okay, so it says starting now for one full week, fish as well as submerged weapons are hooked on the thrill of being caught. In this fish fiesta, fishing spots will persist longer and harbor more fish more often. Rare fish more often. So this means basically you used to be able to only get 3 fishing things from a fishing spot, which is those little circles that are white in the water. Those now you can do 2 to 3 times more. So you can get up to I think 6 or maybe even more than that, 6 times. For sure it's going to be at least 2 times. So now that's going to happen, and as well as I think you can only get rare fish, I think rare weapons, and I don't know about, I think you can get like common and stuff like that. I think you can get floppers regularly still, but you definitely have a better chance of getting rare fish. Something else that I saw is that this is the 0 point fish that we saw last season in season 5. So this is not in the game right now, and it might be like a teaser saying that they're going to be bringing this fish back to the game. I don't know. But yeah, so that's interesting to see that. And obviously we have the cuttlefish and the stinkfish right here. He's still ugly and cute though. But anyway, so it says weapons found from fishing spots will only be, yes, rare rarity or above. To boot, pro fishing rods have become more plentiful, and I think you can now find this on floor loot, but it's mostly going to be in the barrels like normal. Okay, so it says in this particular wild week, the tide is high, time is nigh. Oh, I was like, wait, what? To fill out your fishing collection book. And with the prime fishing conditions, you'll have an advantage in this week's legendary quest from Turk. Which, yeah, so there's a bunch of different stages, and I think, I don't want to say for sure, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it might be up to 250. I can't remember it. Please don't hold me to that, but it's a lot of fish you gotta get. So I'm putting out a video about that. It's better to use a harpoon gun in Team Rumble and keep at least 1 in it before you die, because it'll respawn to 10 each time. But anyway, so let's see. Fish Fiesta will remain on the surface until May 20th, 2021, 10 a.m. ET, when the next Wild Week begins. The Wild Week after that is planned to start June 3rd. For details on these, stay reeled into Fortnite.com or our social channels, and of course, stay wild. Alright guys, I think I covered everything. I actually ended up covering things in the middle of the videos because it actually kind of tied in with what they were saying. I just wanted to put more details in there. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and have a good one. Bye.